Howdy y'all, this is Texas Gaming Industries here, and welcome to episode 21, part 7 of my Let's Play of Transport Fever 2. In the previous episode, we expanded our railway lines to connect to this little village, and start transporting cotton to be processed into clothing. As, in this episode, we're going to continue doing this new form of traffic, and hopefully we'll start earning some money from it. Now, it just needs 100 units of clothing. Speaking of which, where's Freight Train E? Oh, it's still on the main line towards Hyundai. Speaking of which, my express train already has 6 people on board. That's pretty good. But these Civil War coaches have a tendency to basically wear out quite quickly, even after a few years, even after a few months of service. So I'm gonna put them at full capacity to fix that. Well, there's food waiting to be loaded. I did set up a freight train to pick up food and bring it here. Oh, there's no food being made there at all. Where's the nearest cattle train? Ah, there it is. It just already filled up with loads of cattle and taken it to the stockyard. There's already nearly 40 passengers aboard on this train, so it must be quite popular. My trolleys are starting to get a little overcrowded. Not to mention, I think it's probably best if I relay the trolley route to go on this street instead. What else? Well, once this train of cotton arrives, it will start producing the first set of clothing. Then it can come back and pick up this load. However, some of this cotton needs to be delivered to Napoli. That will be one of our first export commodities. We'll have to basically bring it close to the port. Somehow, one way or another. Because of the possible commodities of coffee and cotton, we're going to basically build about a 240-meter freight station on this little island here. And then basically build a bit of a truck yard to pick up those loads and bring them into town, where they could basically then be loaded on the ships and take it away. Let's see. Alright. Actually, I think I'll just build it right this way. Stone bridge. And a truck drop-off point beside the docks. Now, what you just need to do is connect to the main line. Seems like the game is starting to lag a little. Or maybe not, I'm not so sure. This game could sometimes be very, very lag-inducing or very non-lag-inducing, depending on how much stuff is going on. Alright, now with that done, all we need to do is connect this cotton plantation to the main line. Let's see. Hopefully the reach is not too far from the farm. Perfect. Not too far. Now, while you can connect an industry, a station to an industry, if it doesn't get into a certain style of radius, then it basically, cargo will not be delivered there. I believe I like to call it the walking distance principle. I do not want a crossing, thank you. I want to basically have a bridge. Let's just get this as a flat piece. You know what? I'm just going to basically raise the track bed and just place a bridge. And to basically make sure... Ooh. That's a little too high, I think. Nothing like a quick connect won't fix. Too much slope. Okay, let's try it like that. Alright, that'll work. Connect here. And then we'll bring the... We'll do it like this. And then, let's see. Connect it here. Alright. Now we got that settled. Let's place a signal here. And then we gotta set up a service in both Italy and Brazil to get the cotton to their rightful destinations. This one is gonna be B Truck Service A. And this one is gonna be in dark green. It's gonna have a full load, and it's gonna pick up cotton. We're then gonna travel back to Italy. Let's see. Maybe I might be able to delete some of these streets to make some room. There we go. We're also going to place a couple of these storage facilities, so at least my commodities can be stored here without it basically clogging up. And then truck service B, I believe. Yep. see. Yep. And then basically fill it up with cotton. And that's it. Alright. We'll need to fill it up at full load and bring it down to here. B freight train F. Full load at 10 minutes. Gotta get another one of these 440s. Several of these gondolas. Let's see. Caboose. And then sign it to that service. And the trucking, so I'll need to get a couple of these. There's A. So it needs some storage facilities as well. Alright. 525 extra units of cargo. And in Italy, I'll need to set up another route to pick up those loads of cotton and bring them to them and deliver them to the textile factory. Alright. Now I just need to do is just wait for its load to be picked up. Yep, shipment is going up, and cotton is now waiting at that station platform. And the first load of clothing is also being made now, which is good. All we just need to do now is just wait for at least 100 units of clothing. But we already got half of this load already being shipped to Hyundai. Sorry for the odd edit right there. Something came up and I had to stop my recording. But anyway, though, with everything set up, we can now start transporting our commodities down south into Italy, and clothing is now ready to be brought to Hyundai. There's a lot of passengers on board local train D. Oh, I forgot to set up one for the one from here. Wait a minute. Did my express train not go just using the bay platforms? No. They do not use the bay platforms. Oh. Local train E is being used. Let's see. To Rocha. Local train F. Let's see, where's that local train that I can use as a template? Alright. Then I gotta set up another service, too. Local train G. Wait. Oh, right, I forgot to put in the do this. And put that onto local train G. Speaking of which, I believe it's now high time to replace the aging free early local trains with the new one. We'll purchase the early American 440 and a couple of these early passenger cars. Costs a little money, but better in the long run, I suppose. There's a lot of clothing being loaded, and I believe once we're done with that, we can finally get started on the immigration operations. Let's just send this train on its way to get that assignment done. Where's freight train at? Oh, it's just traversing the route to the Santos freight yard. Not what I was expecting. $241 horsepower. How much did the John Bull have? 183. So that engine should basically have a lot better time climbing that grade. Well, at least there's someone wanting to ride my express. And it's been making a bit of a profit. Earning about 697,000 credits so far. But anyway, I'm going to cut this video right here, and I'll see you all in just a moment once the train of clothing arrives at its final destination. And we're back. As our train of clothing arrives in Girder, we now get started, supposedly, on the immigration business, taking people from Italy to Brazil's Sao Paulo.
In order to export goods from the plantations, a reliable connection to the ocean is needed. The government in Sao Paulo has therefore asked British engineers to construct a railway between Jundiaí and Santos, the Sao Paulo Railway. The mountains of the Serra Atlântica are a big obstacle for the planned railway. The hills are steep, the tropical forests are practically impassable, and the foggy weather is dangerous. British engineer Daniel Makinson Fox is however convinced that it is possible. Construct a cable railway from the station of Raiz de Serra to the station of Alto de Serra.
Now we can get started on using this cable system. Granted, this cable system will not basically be used, it will just be more of a tourist attraction, so to speak. It'll be a bit of an eyesore, but maybe it could be like the original route, but it just was deemed too difficult to build, or too difficult to basically operate on.
Fantastic. Now make sure cotton can be transported to the harbor of Santos, where it can be shipped to Naples. In Italy, make sure the cotton reaches the textile factory in Naples, and deliver the clothes in Aversa.
Oh, we got a new mission.
The Sao Paulo Railway is a technological marvel and an example of great British technology. The engineer wants to commemorate this with a monument at one of its stations, and has asked the constructor of the Big Ben to design a comparable clock tower with a Brazilian touch. However, Building and shipping it will be very expensive. Build the clock tower at one of your stations.
Well, there's a lot of different stations we can place this. Let's see if we can basically... Where is it? It's supposed to be in here somewhere. How odd. It was supposed to be in the list. Maybe it only works for the original wood... for the vanilla platforms. Huh, that's funny. It should be in the list. Speaking of which, there's something
The
interesting
region
going on.
around Naples is famous for its lemons. They make a delicious drink from them, limoncello. Since Roman times, the town of Pompeii has been the center of decadence and bon vivant. Make sure those people can enjoy a drink.
So, we basically now have the ability to basically produce, well, alcoholic drinks. Or, in this case, lemon drinks. We just need to pick up lemons from this little lemon plantation farm up here at Sorrento and bring it down to here. Yeah, because that's the only place where I can find lemons. Let's see. Let's rotate this here. Connect here. Speaking of which, the track here at Sorrento Energy Exchange needs to be replaced. There we go. Then we'll add this track. Delete that, so we'll have some room. We'll connect this here. We'll basically finish this track here, on this high mountain plateau. It's gonna be kind of funny, really. Down below is the main line of the railway, and up here is basically the high line for the lemon farm. We'll use a steel bridge over this. And then we'll start descending down. Looks like I'll have to basically spiral down the mountainside. It's not practical, but it's the only way I'll be able to build the track down from the mountains. Jeez, this is gonna be so hard to build. Especially in a confined space. Guess guess I'll have to do several loops then. That's looking a little bit better. Better than it previously was. But we're still not out of the grade loops yet. Maybe I might be able to skirt along this side. It will work, but it will not look pretty. And to get rid of this, and just place down a road bridge instead. There we go. Now we're finally back on the main line. We'll switch this over to the vanilla track and place the signals, place a double slip switch. We'll then basically get rid of these two roads, raise this up, and build a bridge right over the road. Well, over the line. Oh, come on. Seriously, game? I just want to build a bridge over this track, and you are saying it's too... that the grades are too steep for, well, I don't know. Sometimes things like this can happen in the game. I don't know why. Alright. I should also add some freight platforms too. Alright. Alright, those signals. And then just simply deliver these loads. Freight, train, E. And then I'll need to get some equipment. That service. Let's see. Let's get the Nord. And we also recently acquired some new rolling stock at the same time. These Nord wagon, some of these, well, we already have some of these wagons already, but some of these Mizra car wagons, and these Aldusra railway cargo wagons. Now, considering the fruit is supposed to be perishable, let's see, what wagon can I use to carry the fruit in? Well, I guess that can be fine in the open, I guess. I don't know. As long as it's a super fast delivery to their destinations. on the freight train E. But I think we'll just call it an episode, guys. So, if you enjoyed this episode of my Let's Play of Transport Fever 2, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Texas Gaming Industries for new video uploads every Friday or Saturday, depending on my outside schedule. And, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!